Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on Happy RC Flyer here on YouTube. Today we have a treat for you. It's a brand new announcement from FlyWoo. This is the FlyWoo FlyTimes 85, and this has not been shown on YouTube before. This will be probably the first video that's uploaded on YouTube. We're just going to do a quick unboxing and first look at it, and I haven't opened the box yet. I've read up on it and ordered this I think on October 14th, and today is October 24, 2024. So I used to order stuff from FlyWoo and get the DHL 3-day shipping, which was really cool for international shipping. You get it in like 3 days, and but unfortunately they don't offer that anymore, so I did want to make a notation so you guys know about that. I think it's due to DHL's import policies, and I don't know if it's due to the import regulations of quadcopters and with everything that's going on around the world. So I don't have all the details on that, but I do know that after I ordered this and I paid for the expedited shipping, FlyWoo contacted me and said, hey, we can't use DHL anymore because of their policies, so we're going to send it the old slow boat from China deal. So that's what we got, and we just now received it, so I think it was about 10 days delivery as opposed to the 3, but wanted to get this right away and let you guys know about it because I don't think it's been shown on YouTube yet. So keep that in mind where you heard it first, and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribing helps the channel grow, and we desire to help the hobby grow. So if you like the unsponsored, unbiased perspective on things and you like to get the first look at new releases, then make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell icon, that'll notify you of future uploads so you can get notified of stuff like this when it comes out. Drop a comment or question, whether it's about the FlyTimes 85 or about another FlyWoo quad. I have other FlyWoo quads, even some I haven't got to feature yet, or other FPV DJI stuff. I've got DJI drones, whether it's cars, trucks, boats, helicopters, airplanes, quadcopters. I fly line of sight, I fly scale, I've got some giant scale stuff, some micros, and about everything in between. So they sent this to me because I ordered it and paid for it. So I paid the same price as anybody else would. They did not sponsor this video. I'm not a partnership with them. I don't make any money on the videos. I don't make any money on the products. I'll probably put a link for this in the video description, but it's what I would call a non-affiliate link. So it means that when you click on it and you buy it, I don't even know about it. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that. I'm just a hobbyist. I don't really want to be sponsored. I just like sharing the unbiased perspective on things. So drop a comment, question if you have one. Hit the thumbs up at the end of the video if you like this video and like this kind of content. And be sure to share this with a friend or someone that you think might enjoy these videos. But let's get into it. It's a brisk morning, and I've been enjoying the beautiful fall leaves. As you've seen probably in the opening of the video, it's just gorgeous out, and just enjoying God's handy artwork. It's just a beautiful thing, but the season is getting cold, and so we're looking to fly some quads inside, and this is a great option for indoor flying. You can definitely fly this outside if it's a calm day. But again, as I mentioned already, this is the FlyTimes 85. This is designed around the DJI 03 unit, but it's designed around the light version, which they call it a naked. I don't really like to call it naked, but I like to call it a decased. But there's a light version and an ultralight, and that is basically the DJI 03 Air unit with the casing off of it to lose a few pounds. So anyway, here it is. Let's get into it. I have not opened this yet, and we're going to open it on camera so you can see my first reaction. There's a really neat little picture of it. I like this little, I don't know what you'd call that, but a little band that they put around there that has the picture of the quadcopter on it. I did order some batteries, so I'm assuming that the batteries are inside this box. I am disappointed that DHL is no longer going to offer the 3-day shipping option for expedited shipping, because I really enjoyed being able to order something and get it 3 days here in the US. It was pretty impressive, but unfortunately I think those days are probably over. So here it is. There's how it comes. It's got a nice foam padding on top. They do a pretty good job in packing everything in here really tight, so it's not going to flop around in shipping. You get some nice stickers. You get a little card here. It says for support. Boy, there's a lot of companies that don't go to that extent to let you know that they want to offer you support. There's an option there if you want to look at their YouTube channel, their Instagram, their Facebook. There's little QR codes. That's a really cool idea. We have, of course, extra screws and hardware kit. I really like that. All of the FlyWoo quads that I've ordered from FlyWoo, they all come with like extra set of screws and replacement screws and like little gadgets and things. And here it comes with this little Type-C to USB bracket for doing programming. Comes with your battery, but we'll get into that here in a minute. I did order some batteries for these because I, up till this point, did not have any, I don't think I had any 2-cell micro quads. So some of my other micro quads run on 4S. Most of my little FPV sub 250 quads run on 4S, but this does run on 2S. So I ordered some batteries. These are 550s, and then these are 1000 2S's. And so we'll get to do some test flights on those. Here's how it comes in a little wrapper. Again, this is their new release, and they've really talked this one up. There's the little propellers. Look how cute those are. Super tiny. And this has like a little bit of foam in the sides. I've never seen them do that before. There's the quad, of course. There's more stickers. There's another little card that tells you about the flight controller. And another little support card. Little gel packets. Don't eat those. Not even if you're overhydrated. Some more FlyWoo stickers. So that's pretty cool. Again, guys, I'm not sponsored. I mention this a lot. I know some people get tired of me saying that I'm not sponsored and not biased, but I just say that to remind people, because when I get stuff in, especially a new release like this that nobody else has, people think, oh, he must be sponsored, he must be getting something for free, or he's got a behind the scenes connection. I don't know anybody at FlyWoo. I first saw this on their website, and I ordered it as soon as I saw it, and it came in. So I'm trying to get the video out to you guys right away so you guys can hear about it. And like I said, if it takes 10 days to get into the US, you may want to go ahead and get yours on order. So here's what we're really interested in, and I like this little case. It's kind of neat, but I do want to be careful in taking it off. Okay, so it's got like a little sticky wrapper. What do you think, guys? Let's see. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. So it has a little TPU. I think that's what they call it, TPU, which is a little bit more rigid than regular PLA. It has a little TPU prop guard around the outside of it. There's what it looks like underneath. Of course, I got this one without the air unit because I do have an air unit already, and we'll show you that here in a minute. So your battery just slips right in there. It currently has the bracket for the 750, and I'm not sure if you have to take the bracket out or if you can slide it and unhook it. That was something I was curious about, so I might have to get back to you on that because I'm not sure how it is actually fastened in. But your battery goes on top. It's they would call it a reverse thrust. I would call it a pusher prop because the motors are facing down, and so it's going to lift up this way. It flies this way. I know it's a little bit harder to see how it's oriented, but your camera would go up here. This is the kit, what they would call the kit. So it comes without the air unit, and I believe it comes without the receiver as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me see if I can see the receiver in there. It already has the antennas mounted on here, the dual antennas, and these are little dual linear polarized antennas on the back, the little tail, and those are for your air unit. And so if we follow those wires, I don't know if you can see, but right here we have two little connections, and I'm drawing a blank on what these are called. They're not SMA. SMA is the bigger one. I'll think of it probably here in a minute, but it has the little DJI antenna connectors that you just press on to your air unit. So those are there. So that's kind of neat that that's installed already. I do see some little antennas for, oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. These linear antennas, the vertical antennas, are for your air unit. This one is going to be for your receiver, but I thought I ordered the one without the receiver. Actually, I see now that the receiver is right here, and it has a little TPU mount that attaches it to the arm. So that's really cute. That's a little tiny nano Crossfire. I run Crossfire, so that's a little Crossfire nano receiver. And so I just need to install the air unit on here. But there it is. We'll set some of this stuff aside and get a closer look. There's the propellers, the little two-bladed propellers, and I'm trying to remember what size they are. 2015. So maybe I'll put the size of the propellers up on the screen. I don't know if that's a custom size, but I think they're like a 2-inch propellers. Here's our battery packs. Again, these are the FlyWoo battery packs. A little breeze kicking up here. These are the FlyWoo battery packs, 2-cell, 1000 milliamp. And of course, if you get different size batteries, then you're going to need to make sure that you get these different size battery holders. They call them like a quick battery clip. So I got those, and I also picked up the 550s. I just kind of wanted to see how it would fly on the 550s and then go to the other extreme and fly it on the 1000s. I do have, I think I have some smaller 2S batteries from some of my micro planes that I can run if I want to run smaller than 550. So there's those. I am really impressed, just to put a little plug in here, I've been really impressed with the FlyWoo brand batteries. I run them in my sub 250 Oasis Fly 25. You've seen probably some little snippets of that one on the channel, and I fly that one with FlyWoo batteries, and I also fly my FlyWoo Firefly with the FlyWoo batteries, as well as my Explorers. I have multiple Explorers, but anyway, we'll get into that later. But I'm really impressed with these brand of batteries, so don't be afraid to grab up these. I highly recommend them. I haven't run these 2S's, of course, because I just got them in the mail. You're just seeing the first look at everything, but I wanted to give you guys the first glimpse. So you guys, again, you may want one of these, and you want to get your order on right away because it's probably going to take 10 days. So let's set this up here. Let's get into the little bit bag and see what's in here. As I mentioned before, I really am always impressed whenever I order a quad from FlyWoo, because they always send plenty of extra parts, screws, zip ties, and if you drop a little screw, you're doing something. Again, I would not recommend working on it out here. This is like a picnic area at a park, and we have like little slots in the picnic table, and there's grass down there. So if you drop something, just write it off, consider it goodbye. But do that at your workbench, or have a nice mat or something you throw out. Here's little pads. I think this is for the air unit mount. So they include 2 of those with sticky tape on one side. They have a little micro screwdriver, a little Phillips head, or X head, I guess it's called. And I always tease people because I said this is really why I ordered the quad, to get these little screwdrivers, man. That you can't buy these at the store. So anyway, those are good to have around. Comes with a little hex Allen for all your little bolts. I do notice that the motor mounts are put on with a Phillips head or X head screws, and as well as your flight board, your flight controller and air unit mount on with that as well. The TPU mounts on the prop guards are put on with the Allen screw. So another thing too, guys, just because it comes with this TPU bracket around here doesn't mean you can't remove it if you want to have something that flies lighter weight. I think the idea is that it's designed to be like for commercial videography, if you want to fly it like for real estate and stuff like that around in a home, and you could rub up against a wall. You're probably not going to be intending to, but you could, and you're not going to have to worry about any of the props catching on it. I think when you land, I think by the time you mount the air unit on there, it's probably going to stick down a little bit, so then it's going to actually rest on the air unit. But when I set it down here, it is actually setting on the motors themselves. So when you spool up, your props are going to touch the ground. That would be kind of neat if they had some little legs here, some little feet, so when you come down and land on the ground, your props are not right on the ground. But this thing is so lightweight that I'm sure it's not going to be any problem. I don't think it's going to be much wear and tear. This is also probably going to be really fun for what I call like hovering around, and I was showing one of my buddies last weekend how to do that in a parking lot, where I was doing it with the FlyWoo Explorer. But you just drop it down. If you're flying around, you just kind of lower the throttle more and more and more till you come down about, I don't know, 2 to 4 inches. You can kind of float there. Once you get it kind of settled in, it'll try to bob a little bit, oscillate. But once you get the throttle set just right, then it'll just sit there and hover, and you can fly around. You can fly under vehicles. It's a lot of fun. You do a lot more exploring with that. But I'm sure this one will be good with that as well. But like I said, if you wanted to remove some extra weight, didn't need the prop guards, wanted to fly at lighter weight, you can remove these. These are aluminum. I think these Y brackets, the Y mounts, are aluminum, and of course that's TPU. If you didn't see already, it does also come with the black one. I'm a man's man, and I don't really wear purple stuff. maybe that'll start some comments in the video. But for me, I don't personally like purple on, you know, guy type stuff. So I'm pretty happy to see that they also include a black one. I'm not sure why the yellow and the purple, but I think it looks nice as far as a aesthetically pleasing perspective. But I do also like the idea of putting black on there. That does make it a little more professional as opposed to something that may look like toy grade if you show up to a job to do some work. So it comes with that one. Let's show you some other stuff here. Here's the little lens cap or the lens camera protector that's TPU for your 03. That's really nice to have. Here are a couple other mounts, battery mounts for your 1000 milliamp, which goes on this one, and then your 550, and they are stamped on the front of the battery holder. So it comes with all three, I think, mounted on there. It has the 750, and it comes with also the 550 and the 1000. So when you get this, you don't need to order extra ones unless you think you might damage it, in which case you can order some, but it does come with them. So I was trying to look at this and see if it's very easy for me to remove this while I'm on camera. I'm trying to figure out how it would do. I'm kind of afraid to pull on it very much. So, oops, there goes some of my parts. There's still, there was a frost this morning, so there's still a little bit of moisture on the table. I think this area is drying out. Try to dry it out a little bit. But anyway, you have your Type-C USB for your flight controller configuration, which I really like to see that. There's your battery mounts, a little zip tie if you need it. This is a little bracket. Let me see what this is for. I don't know if you can see those very well. They look like they're wire mounts, motor wire mounts for your arms that clip onto here. And so if you lose those, you have some replacements already. They're really good about sending extra parts in case you might need them. I'm not going to open this up, but this has just a pack of screws. Looks like a whole complete spare set of hardware for this quad. So really impressive. Another idea, if you ordered a frame, I don't know if they sell the individual frames for this, but you could order a frame and almost have parts to build a second one. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that, but that's part of being unsponsored. You get to say what you want. I enjoy my freedom of speech too much to ever be sponsored or take free things and be controlled by what I can and can't say. You guys have probably figured that out already. Nobody's going to send me free stuff to review because, you know, you just never know what somebody's going to say. I'm not getting it free. I actually have to pay for it. So I tell you if it's worth it or not. And this one comes in currently. I don't know if they'll hike the price on this once it starts selling, but this, as you see it, is called the kit form without the 03 unit. So it means you have to add your 03 air unit and configure it and put your battery on and you're ready to go. It doesn't come with batteries. I did order these batteries separately, but everything else you see other than these batteries is ordered when you order the kit without the 03, and that comes in at $129. That's a really good price, especially for something that I would call hobby grade. They're calling commercial grade if you want to do commercial video shooting. And you guys know that the 03 is definitely capable of that high quality video footage. I like the DJI air units. Now, I'll show you some other stuff that I ordered in as well. They have, and when you go on the website, I'll put a link for this in the video description, but they have other parts as well. So this has the purple TPU propeller guard, and of course comes with the black one as we've shown right here, but they also have this like neon yellow one that I picked up, and they have some other colors as well. I think red, maybe blue, I can't remember all the different colors, but I picked up a yellow one extra just in case, because I wasn't sure if it only came with the purple one. I'm glad to hear that it comes with, or glad to see that it comes with the black one. I didn't pick that up. I didn't realize that it came with this extra black one to switch it out. And I ordered TPU mounts. I think this is for, what are these? I ordered a few different things here. Here are some more bottom sponge pad. That's what they're calling these. Where did I put them at? Did they blow away? Oh, here they are. They're just flipped upside down. These are called bottom sponge pads. So I think what you do is you stick that on the bottom, and I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I think when you put your air unit in there and then you stick this on the bottom, then when you come down and land, it's actually going to rest on that. So I take back what I said earlier, that it's going to sit and rest on the propellers, but they just didn't install that because I purchased one without the 03 unit. So once you put the 03 unit on there, You put that bottom pad on there, and then when you land, it'll rest on that pad, and they even send some replacements. You can order them as well. There's replacement pads. There's another VTX bracket for your VTX, and I think these are just some other little miscellaneous parts. There's the black TPU mount, which they actually already sent me one. It comes with the regular kit. This kit, as I mentioned, is $129. It comes without the O3 air unit, and that is with the Crossfire receiver on it. So they have some other options. They do have ELRS. I know a lot of you guys run ELRS, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is the going thing right now. It's really trending. The tried and true trusty for me is Crossfire, and that's what I have set up with right now. I may try ELRS in the future, but for now, sticking with Crossfire, and that's the Crossfire receiver, $129. And you can purchase this with or without the air unit. I purchased it without the air unit because I actually already have my O3 air unit from FlyWoo, and I'll give you a quick look at it. This is the one that is to be installed in this quadcopter, and I think they're calling this a micro quad. I keep wanting to call it like a mini whoop or something, but there you go. There you have it. And of course, when you order that, this is from FlyWoo as well. I already had this for another build that you guys will see probably in another video, because I might switch it back and forth. But here we have the little camera, and the camera actually has a different, it has a little UV, comes with this little UV lens protector. It's decased, so you lose some weight on that as well. You can save some grams there. And then it's decased. The actual air unit is decased, so you lose a lot of weight with that. I want to think you drop about 10 grams. I want to think like maybe 10, 12 grams by going this route. This one would be considered the light version because it still has the SD card slot. If you order the ultralight, and I think both are pictured here, this is the DJI O3 Lite, and it's decased. And then if you order the Ultra, I'm calling it the Ultralight, but I guess they call it the Ultra. But if you order the Ultra, it'll look like this. It'll even have this little aluminum shielding removed, and it'll have the SD card slot removed. So then you just have the, I think it's 20 gigabytes of built-in memory, which is still plenty. I mean, you're not going to get long flights on this. I don't expect long flights on this. So with the 4K DJI camera and short flights, you can just plug your phone right in there. That's what I do. I have an Android phone. I plug my Type-C. I have a Type-C to Type-C, plug it into my phone right into the air unit, and I can pull the video footage off right on the spot and mess around with it, edit it right there on the spot without having to do anything with the SD card. So, and then of course, for putting it in this quad, you're going to remove this little bracket, remove the antennas. When you install it in, then it'll hook up to these little linear polarized antenna, and you'll lose the weight of this omnidirectional. Actually, I take that back. This is not omnidirectional. Well, this is omnidirectional, but it's a dual linear polarization antenna in here, which is kind of neat. Maybe someday we'll dissect one of these on a video for you guys to look at. But anyway, wanted to show you that. That is Ultra unit. Do not buy this as the kit and expect to fit a full-size O3 in it. It's not going to happen. If it does, it's going to be flying really heavy, and you're not going to enjoy it as much. So keep that in mind. What to do with my box. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick first look at it. I don't have it configured. I don't have my laptop with me this morning, but I just wanted to come out here, take a walk, and enjoy the fall leaves, a little brisk walk, and show you guys. This is, again, the FlyWoo FlyTimes 85, and I'll put a link for this in the video description. Again, if you haven't already, take the time to subscribe. I would appreciate that. That'll help the channel grow. Hit the bell icon if you want to get notified of future video uploads. Sometimes out of schedule. This is not normally when I post videos, but kind of exploring different options here, and like to wanted to get you guys a first look. This just came in last night. I got it when I came home from work. My wife actually said I had a package delivered, so she was able to retrieve it, so I wasn't sitting outside all day yesterday. But anyway, got this when I got home from work, and wanted to get it on camera, let you guys have a close up look to it, and maybe I'll put some photographs of the kit. And I don't have any video footage of the flight because I haven't flown it yet, haven't configured it or installed the little camera or anything yet, but we'll be doing that hopefully pretty soon. and I wanted to give you guys a first look at it. So subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to get notified of future uploads like this, and drop a comment or question if you have one. Hit the like button if you like the video. Share it with a friend you think might enjoy it. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll catch you in the next video.